Hey guys, it's Trisha. Welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I filmed a video and I finally had some time today, so I thought I would practice the eye makeup look that I want to do for next weekend. It is going to be Gay Pride in Amsterdam, so we're going with some of our friends and we're going to be, on a boat, and it's going to be lots of rainbows and I'm really excited for it. So I thought that I would show you today the look that I am hoping to do for next weekend. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. So the look that I was inspired by, I found on Pinterest, and it looks like this. So I just thought it looked really cool with kind of the rainbow going from one end of the eye to the other. So this is what I'm going to try to do today. So this is my inspiration. Usually I start off by doing my face first, but since it's such a colorful eye look and I'm using a really bright palette, which I haven't really used before, I'm going to start with the eyes just in case that there's a lot of fallout. So I'm gonna just start by priming my eyes. I'm using this Mary Kay eye primer. I've used this for years. My mom was also a Mary Kay consultant, so I've actually not tried any other ones because this one works perfectly for me and keeps my eyeshadow on all day. So. Now that the primer's on, I'm going to set my eyes by using just this face powder from Rimmel. I always do this, otherwise I find that my eyeshadows will not blend as well. So I always need that layer of powder before I actually go in with my actual eyeshadows. Okay, I moved you in a little closer so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So today I'm going to be using this palette from NYX. It's the NYX Ultimate palette in Bright. I have used this only once before. I've gone a little bit into this blue row right here, as you can see. But for the rest, I haven't really ever put this just fully all over my eyes, so I'm really interested to see how that goes, and at the end I can also tell you what I think about the palette for an overall eye look and how the pigment is on most of the shadows. So hopefully it's good. Let's see how it works. So I'm going to be starting off by using a mixture of this red color and this kind of dark pink color. They don't really have a super bright red in this palette, but I think if I mix those two together, then it will be pretty good. And I'm going to start by putting that on the inner part of my eye. I noticed in the picture they really take the eyeshadow in really almost to the nose. So yeah, it's just a little bit more of an artistic thing. So I'm using a little bit of a fluffier brush to make sure that it's not too harsh, but I am going to take it in quite far here. If you'll notice, I am taking it almost to my tear duct, but I'm making sure not to go below that because I don't want to drag the eye down. So I'm trying to focus most of the color on this inner corner right here. And then blending it down and also out here. This is the mixture of the two colors. I think I'm going to go in only with this red color because I'm not getting as much of a red as I'd like. So this one has a little bit of shimmers, but I'm hoping that if I just take this one, then I'll get more of that deep red that I'm wanting. Okay, that's the first color done. Now I'm going to be going in with an orange color. I think I'm going to use a combination of these two colors right here. I'm taking it on a more detailed brush so that I can have more control of what I'm doing at this point. So just going in, mix it in this color, and kind of lining it up right onto the tear duct, right at the corner. I'm just going to start patting this in and out. So notice I'm kind of trying to keep more of a diagonal with the eyeshadow. I'm not taking it straight up, parallel between my brow and my eye. This is because at the end I want to have kind of a lifted effect with like the purple going out here, sort of to make it more of a cat eye wing at the outside so the eyes are still coming upward. So that's why I'm starting with everything and trying to kind of keep that diagonal going. Now just taking that brush that I used before for the red, and I'm just going to try to blend the transition between these two colors. So I really like how this brush is applying the eyeshadow, so I'm just going to clean this off between uses with all of the other colors. So I'm just going to quickly spray it and just wipe it off quickly on a tissue. Make sure that we can get the right pigment from all of the individual shadows. So next I'll be going in with the yellow, of course, so I think I'm going to go for this one because I think it's really bright and it'll just open up the eyes a lot. So starting in with this one next. The pigment looks really good on that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's really nice. This one is a little bit chalkier than the other ones, but I'm okay with that because the pigmentation is really nice. I'm seriously loving this yellow color, it's gorgeous. Okay, now I'm just going back into this orange color so I can make the blend between the orange and the yellow a little bit nicer, and also to make sure that the orange isn't getting lost between the red and the yellow. Okay, now keeping with the same technique, I'm going to go in with the green. I'm going to be using this one. Based on the picture, what I'm trying to do is not necessarily have the blue going all over the eyelid like they do, but more having the diagonal coming out. But I am going to keep the same swish up that they do with the purple, so it comes below the eye and then comes up. So I'm just keeping everything kind of on that diagonal and placing it farther and farther out. So the next I'm going to have the green, and then the blue will end at my eye, basically at the corner of my eye, and then I'll use the purple to kind of swoop it up. Pigmentation is really there in this palette. I'm really impressed. Trying to be really careful with the green, not blending it too much over the yellow because the yellow is the softest color that we're going to be using. So I'm going really, really lightly over that just to make a blend, but I don't want to lose the intensity of that yellow color. Okay, now I'm going back into the yellow because I want to re-intensify it a little bit. Basically with this look, it's going to be a lot of blending, going back in, blending, going back in, just to make sure that all the colors are as bright as you want them to be and that they're also blended nicely into each other. For the blue, I really liked how it was in the picture. It was more of a light blue, so I'm going to mix this one and this one together. For the purple, I'm actually going to start from the bottom of my eye and bring it up. So I'm actually going to do my face makeup first, and then we'll go back in with the purple and finish up. So first I'm going to prime my face using the Maybelline Master Prime. I have the green one, so it does blurring and redness control, because usually my skin is quite red. So I'm just going to focus this on my red areas, so like my nose, chin, forehead, and then just spreading the rest of it over my face. The foundation I will be using is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear. I really like this foundation because it really does not move. And I'm usually quite oily and I have problems with like breakouts, and usually in those spots the foundation will wear way quicker for me, but this is one that I found that really does stay on all day. So for being outside on a boat and you never know what happens with the Dutch weather, this is just the best choice I think for a long day. Also, I just removed a little fallout that I had on this side, but actually it really wasn't that bad. I had a little bit of blue, but really no fallout to be honest, so that's a really good thing. Breaking out a little bit recently, so I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible concealer palette, and I'm just going to conceal those breakouts. And I'm also going to use this to conceal under my eyes as well. And now going back in with my Rimmel powder to set all of that. Okay, and now going in with the purple, I'm going to be using this dark purple. And I'm going to start that almost at the inner corner, not completely, and then bring it out and then up. New product as I get to the end here because I want it to sort of fade out at the very end of the brow. Only using what I already have on my brush. So right now it's looking a little crazy because it's not fully blended well, so I'm going to take a clean blending brush and blend under the line, but also sort of in here to connect the blue and the purple. I'm going to take that same brush that we used before, it has a little bit of the blue left on it. I'm just going to mix the blue and the purple together to get that nice blend in between. So I really like how it's looking right now, but I do want the purple to be even more dramatic because once we add the mascara on the bottom lash line, my lashes are pretty long, so I just want to make sure that it's really intense and really smoky down there so that the purple is really popping. So I'm just going to take even more and re-intensify that purple. And just blending that out one more time. And since the eye look is so bold, I want to make sure that I really open the eyes up by making a really bright inner corner. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia and Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit. And I'm going to be taking this white highlighter right here and using it for my inner corner. This is actually nice because it has a little bit of a bluish tint to it. It's really connecting this whole line together, I feel. It's really nice. Even going to wet my brush just a little bit with some setting spray. I'm going to go back into that white highlighter just to make it really intense on that inner corner. Okay, so that's it for the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows next. And if I take a look at the photo, the brow is pretty dramatic and quite bushy. It's not like totally drawn in, but it's really, like, you can see the individual hairs. So I'm going to fill my brows in with some powder and then go in with the brow gel to give it some more volume and to really make the individual hairs stick out. So I'm going to be filling in my brows using this Catrice Eyebrow Set. It's seen better days, but it's really good, so that's why I've used it so much. And I'm going to be going in with this lighter color. And for brow gel, I'm going to be using the Essence Make Me Brow in the color 3 Soft Brownie Brows. So that's how the brows look. I am going to add some black eyeliner just on the top and see how that looks. I'm not sure if I want to do it winged or not because I want the main focus to be on the colors, but I do want to bring some definition back into the upper lash line. So I'm going to line it and then we'll decide if we want to do it wing or not. And this is the Essence eyeliner pen, the waterproof version. Okay, I added just a small wing, and I think I really like how that looks, so I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I'm going to go to the face now, and then I'm going to do the mascara last. For some reason I really like doing that because I feel like it just completes the whole look. So I always like to do that as my last step. So I want to keep the face really neutral because of course the eyes are really bold. So I'm going to go into this Benefit Cheek Parade palette, and I'm going to be using the Hoola Lite bronzer. And this is really nice because it won't make me too super bronzed, and the color is really neutral, so it won't be too warm but also not really too gray that I look like a little bit muddy. Next I'm going to go in with the Dandelion blush. I like this one because it's really soft, it's really light, so it still shows up on my fair skin, but it only just gives like the slightest flush of color. And last, I'm going to be going in with highlighter. I'm going to be using that same one from the Glow Kit from Anastasia mixed with a little bit of Forever Young. So Forever Lip and Forever Young. Okay, now for mascara and lips, and that will be the end of this look. So I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. We don't have this one in the Netherlands yet, and my sister was kind enough to send it to me as a gift, and I was absolutely so excited when I received it, and it really is such a good mascara. For the lips, I'm going to be going in with an Ultra Satin from Colourpop. This is in the color Littlestitious. Just a pale nude because I think the rest of the face is really intense. So I'm going to go in with a neutral lip. And to finish it off, a bit of setting spray. Alright, so here's the final look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's so cool with just like the ombre of all of the rainbow colors going together, and also with that like kind of blue icy inner corner. I'm really happy with it, and I'm really excited to be wearing this next weekend for the gay parade. So also, I said that I would talk about how I felt about this NYX Ultimate Brights shadow palette. This honestly worked so well. You can really see like the colors are really true to how they look in the pan, and they're really pigmented, and I'm really happy with how they show up on the eyes, and I was able to really get that like strong pigmentation for like the full rainbow. I really was happy with actually every color. I was a little bit nervous about the yellow because it's always a little tough to do, but as you can see on the eyes, it's really there. It really sticks out, and I'm really, really happy with how this performed. I think there wasn't really a single shadow that didn't blend well or wasn't really pigmented, so overall I would say if you're looking for a palette that you want for like pops of color or just to use like one specific sort of color in your look, this is really good. And also you can see you can make a full, very bold, but still a full look with this. So I'm really happy with it. I'm definitely going to be using it in some of my other looks just for a pop of color. And I'm really excited to be using this in the future. So I'm, really excited about next weekend, and I can't wait to wear this makeup look. So hopefully you guys could also get some inspiration if you're going to Gay Pride, or if you're just looking for some, really colorful makeup for a festival, or maybe even for Halloween, something like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you aren't subscribed, then please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future videos that I do. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye!